Hey, what's up, beautiful people? It's your boy, Coach Ricardo Miller, and I want to challenge you today. I want to challenge you to think about something as we move into the few more days, the last remaining days we have for this year. You're going to find yourself starting to think, dream, imagine of what 2020 can be. Okay, 2021. You got 2021 fast approaching. 2021 is fast approaching. What 2020 has been and what 2021 will be, it's important for you and I to start looking at the very core of our very essence and ask ourselves, you know what? There are people who are thriving in the midst of this pandemic. There are people who have adapted their way they showed up in their weeks, and they're making things happen. The question is, why is it that I'm not succeeding at the level that I'm desiring to succeed? Okay? I need you to understand that you have potential in you that has to be given forth in your lifetime, because here's the deal: you are here for a reason. I want you to say that this morning. I'm here for a reason. Wake up this morning and tell yourself it's going to be a great day. Wake up this morning and tell yourself, I'm going to shine. I'm going to shine. I'm going to let my light shine so the world will see the gift of God that is in me and glorify the Father which is in heaven. Today, I want you to think about your next level. There is another place for you. There is more growth that is necessary for you to get to the place where you belong. You're not where you should just stay. No, 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 no. There is more. There is more. You got to understand. Listen, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. And those of us that are his children, that are committed to getting, what's this, the message of the kingdom out, you got to tell yourself every day, I'm working on becoming the best version of myself. I want to maximize my potential and I want to excel in all that I put my hands to. But you've got to work on your mentality. As a man thinketh, so is he. Get your head right and you will get your life right. Listen, if you want to change your world, change your mind. If you keep thinking the way you're thinking, you're going to keep staying right where you are. If you want things to change, you're going to have to start working on here. Okay, you're gonna have to start working on here. Now, here's the challenge: the older you are, the more settled you are, the more established you have become in your frame of thoughts or thinking. You have built a mindset up to this point that has brought you to this place to which you now preside. If you want to live the rest of your life being the best of your life, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to tell yourself, I've got to work on the way I think. I'm going to have to work on the way I think. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The way you think has been established or given to you, or have formed itself through your education, through your family background, through culture, through your community. And you got to now start to realize it could be that you are operating so much less than you're capable of being, but because of your mindset. I'm here today to address the mindset of limited thinking. I'm here to address the mindset that I can't win for losing. I'm here to address the mindset that, it only can happen for them. It can only happen for her. It can only happen for him. No, no, no. Good morning. Good morning. Every single one of you, get up this morning and tell yourself, I'm going to change my mindset because my life is going to reflect my mindset. Okay, the things that I do on a daily basis at the very core is a mindset being manifested in my actions. If you want to change your life, change your mindset. Your next level is not a location. It's important for you to understand that your next level is not a location. Your next level is a mindset. You're going to change your credit when you change your mindset. You're going to change your relationship when you change your mindset. You're going to change your environment when you change your mindset. As a man thinketh, so is he. That woman, listen, you listening to me today, you better get to the point where you start to realize I have to decide to do the work to get to the root cause of why I continue to operate like this. I know my heart desire more, but unfortunately, I'm continuing to live going around the same mountain, going around the same mountain. And you say, Ricardo Miller, I'm hearing good content. I'm a pretty smart person, but unfortunately, I'm still stuck. Unfortunately, I'm still not experiencing what I desire to experience. And I'm telling you, it's oftentimes because most people are addressing the mindset issue at the very surface level. At the very surface level. Let me tell you something. The older you are, the more you're going to have to understand. You're going to have to bring in a demolition team in your head, okay? A demolition team. You got to get to the point where you start to realize your true identity. You got to really realize, listen, you got to understand your philosophy about money. You got to understand your appreciation for time. You got to get to the point where you start to realize there are laws that governs humanity. And even though you say you know the laws, it doesn't mean you're practicing the laws. And it is possible to do something that you say you know and still not do it well. Okay, let me say it again. It is possible to do something that you say you know and still not do it well. Today, I am here to challenge you. Do not leave 2020 operating with the same mindset. Address the very core of your essence and tell yourself, I'm coming for all that belongs to me. Come on, I'm helping to raise up an army of people who say, I refuse to live life. Watch this, going from crisis to crisis. I refuse to continue to live a life where I can't even sleep at night. I refuse to live a life where I don't even like where I live. I don't even like my job. Come on, I refuse to live a life where I can't even smile. Listen, I'm so depressed about Christmas. I was so frustrated about Thanksgiving. I'm so angry with my parents. I'm so hating my boss. I hate this. Listen, there are people who have potential unlimited that if they choose to address their mindset, they can change all of those things that they're saying they can't stand, they hate. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. Let somebody help you. Let someone help you. I wrote a book, Effective Living, and I'm telling people, listen, sometimes you got to reread the book. Sometimes you got to reread the book. I have 2 or 3 books. I've had to read those books 5 or 6 times to make sure that it got to the root, got to the core, got to the very essence of where I was struggling. I knew the book had the information that I needed, but I needed to discipline myself to work that book and work that book and work that book and work that book until I started to see small changes. Small changes. Here's what was happening when I started to work the book and work the book. Here's what happened when I started to listening to video chats like this, going to webinars, getting that content constantly every month, going back to the same webinar. I went to the same webinar five consecutive times, five times. Went back the next month and same webinar. Someone said to me, but didn't you go to it last month? I wanted to go and hear it again. I wanted to go and hear it again because I'm determined. Oh, I'm determined. You can't say it enough if that's what I need. I need to get this thinking factors of minds in alignment. So stinking thinking keeps a lot of people stuck. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the core of what's been keeping Ricardo Miller from being a 7-figure, 8-figure guy at 45 years old. What's been keeping Ricardo Miller from scaling in his business? What is keeping Ricardo Miller from establishing that level of operation that he's supposed to be operating? I'm working on me, ladies and gentlemen. What about you? What about you? Here's what I know. Someone is assigned to help you, but you got to get past pride. You got to get past people's opinions, and you got to get to the very core of your essence and tell yourself, listen, I refuse to live another day living a common life, just settling and accepting what is. I have the ability. I am responsible for now creating the life I desire. God has given you and I the ability to make choices. The decisions we make on a daily basis, it's doing something for us. It's crafting the world we're experiencing. If you don't like where you are, you can change where you are by the decisions you make on a daily basis. Okay? Tell yourself, I'm going to stop making better decisions. I am about to come out of 2020 with a more structured mindset that is cleaned up and that has literally aligned itself up with a more framework that's built around a healthier me. Okay? Your life is not going to change if your mind doesn't. Your mindset is going to determine what you do on a daily basis. Your mindset about money is going to cause you to function in a certain type of way with money this Christmas. Okay? Your mindset is going to cause you to show up and try to look like you got it going on, when the reality of it is you look good on the outside, but on the inside, you ain't got it going on. You don't even like you. Come on, you don't even like where you live. You don't even like how you sleep. You don't like nothing about you, but you're keeping the same thing, the thing that you're doing on a daily basis and expecting a different result. If you got a new house, you still won't be happy. If you made the money, you still won't be happy. If you listen, man, if you got the promotion, you still won't be happy until you address the very core of your true essence, until you identify those crevices in your mind, the mindset factors that have been limiting factors that has been there. Come on. That has rooted itself, engrafted itself into the crevices of your being. Now you're saying, I'm coming for all that's mine. Here's the deal. Your old mindset is going to fight the new mindset you're trying to build. It's going to be the fight of your life to get to where you're trying to go. I'm telling you the truth because I'm on that journey myself. Listen, if you've been following me for a while, you know this boy is getting better. Every day I'm getting better. Every week I'm getting better. And there's a community of people like me. We're coming together and we're getting better together. I started a private group coaching video series that we're doing every morning. There are people in there. They show up every day and we're doing this together. Come on, we're doing webinars. We're helping people. I wrote a book. We're helping people because together we're deciding that, listen, we're going to get what belongs to us in this lifetime. Don't settle for less than you are capable of producing. Go for what you were created to do in the earth. Address the mindset issue. Address the mindset. I would love to work with you through my one-on-one coaching program. I would love to work with you in the group coaching community that we have established. I would love to work with you and have you attend the upcoming webinar. It's called Build Your Best Year webinar. God, listen, man, what kind of language is that? Everybody's not talking that. You know why? Because the vast majority of people are losing. The vast majority of people are not succeeding. The vast majority of people are accepting, settling, and embracing the norm. And all I'm saying is, guess what? Someone is going to crush it in 2021. Someone is doing extremely well in 2020 in the midst of a pandemic. You got to get to the point and says, listen, there are winners and there are losers. I am going to go on the winning side. Come on. Can I get a few of you guys to just write that in the chat? I'm going to be on the winning side. There are winners and there are losers. The Bible says this. Watch it. Those who have more will be given, and those who don't have even that which they have will be taken away. Come on, what a strong statement. It goes on to tell us that we should be the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath, the lenders and not the borrowers, okay? There's supposed to be a mindset that you and I are supposed to be living and functioning off of and through and with that says, listen, whatever I put my hands to prosper. My mother said this to me before I left the Bahamas some 20 years ago. She said, son, I have the belief that wherever you go, you're going to succeed. Whatever you put your hands to, you're going to do well. That was a difference maker for me. That was a difference maker. She started to help me to get my mind right. And let me tell you something, no matter where I went since then, I've been doing well. Now, watch this. Not at the level that I would want to do, but I've been doing well. And now I started to tap into limiting factors that have been holding me back. And now I'm pushing forward. I'm telling you guys, decide that you're going to be on the winning side because there will be two options. There will be two groups. There's winners and there's losers. 2020 has been a difficult year for many. It's been a very, very challenging year for a whole lot of people. In the midst of that, there are some people who have pivoted. There are people who said, listen, my business ain't going down. Listen, man, the gift, the potential that I have to offer the world, I'm going to use it to bring honor and glory to God in the midst of a pandemic. What I'm challenging you to do is decide to be considered a winner in no matter what circumstances or situation you find yourself in. I've been destined to win. I was created to live life effectively. Whatever I put my hands to is supposed to prosper. I refuse to live from crisis to crisis. I have no sad stories. Listen, it's not what happened to me that matters. It's how I responded to what happened. Okay? And I'm about to respond correctly because my mindset is going to determine my level of elevation. If you get your mind right, you'll get your life right. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller challenging you. Do what you got to do to get to where you're needing to go. God bless you guys. Have a phenomenal day. Tag somebody that you think will enjoy this video today. Bye-bye.